Hello, I'm Marky Dragon, also known as Marcus Eikenberry in real life, and I just want to throw something out there. A little bit off topic. Maybe I shouldn't be having a mint in my mouth while I'm talking, huh? A little bit off topic, but you know, in our store, we support multiple languages, and we commonly, Alex speaks German and as well as English. And she was commenting about how somebody was surprised when their order was having problems, and so she called them to get it all figured out. And she said that they were surprised when she was speaking German. She was calling a German number, so she just started talking to him in German. And that they were pleased by that. But have you seen, like, Google Translate and stuff for the Android phone? And where you can speak into it and then it will play back a message in another language so that you can actually kind of, hold a conversation or get, further in a conversation with somebody who's of a foreign language where you don't both speak the same language. And, I was just predicting that within 10 years, we're going to have another Star Trek moment. And that Star Trek moment will be, well, the first one is, did you ever see Star Trek 4, the movie Star Trek 4, where Scotty, they were saving the whales in that one. And Scotty is at the science lab or something like that, that's on Earth back in, I don't know, it's the 90s, around 2000, whatever. And and he's like, I need a computer to access the data or whatever. And they're like, oh, the computer's over there. And the computer, so he, he's like, oh, there's a keyboard. Wow. Haven't seen one of those in so long. How do you do this and everything? And they're like, oh, just use the mouse. And so he's like, mouse, that thing right there. He picks up the mouse and looks at it and thinks, oh, I'm supposed to talk into the mouse. So he says, computer, computer, and he's all ready to give it commands and everything. And we're actually at that point already where if I really wanted to, I could not touch a keyboard or mouse. Now, I wouldn't be able to play games per se. Although I did notice that WarZ has a whole section for voice commands, and I'm not sure what that is, but it looks like maybe I can shout at my computer while I'm playing and say, reload the goddamn gun, or whatever, and my character may reload the gun while I'm still running. I don't know. I haven't tried it yet. But, this brings me to, the fact that actually that the computers are getting sophisticated enough. Even our cell phones are so much more powerful than computers. They're maybe around as powerful as computers we had 10 years ago, and they fit in our pocket. Soon, in the future, we're going to have where our cell phone will be like integrated within our watch. And then you may just have a little earbud. And in fact, the earbud that you have may not even be visible. It may be so small. Like they have hearing aids these days. They're so small that you can't see them. And they last for, I think that it said that the batteries last for up to 4 months. And that you don't have to pull them out at night or nothing. And so you've got this hearing aid for 4 months in there. The technology, will allow us to communicate with that device, and then it can also listen at the same time. And the microphones that we have there aren't, it's pretty amazing how they pick up our voice and everything. They actually can read it from inside your head, the vibration, or sometimes in the movies, or I've even done this, they'll tape a microphone to your chest right here, and then as long as you don't have clothing rubbing up against it making noise, it will, can pick up your voice from your chest, and it'll sound pretty normal. It's pretty amazing stuff. So I am just predicting that as technology gets more micro and more functional, that like I don't speak German, but within 10 years I'm going to be able to make a phone call to a customer in Germany, and I'm going to speak to him in real time, maybe like a half a second delay or something like that, maybe a second delay. I'm going to be able to speak to him in German. And so he'll hear it in German, he'll reply in German, and then I'll hear it in English. And it'll be pretty amazing. It'll be a Star Trek moment, because in Star Trek, if you're not a fan, you may not know this, but their communicator badges not only communicate with the ship, but it's also a translation unit so that they can speak to others around them, and it just makes it all known. I don't know how that works, but so still, if you're face to face with a person, you're still probably going to have to speak into a phone or something like that, and then it'll repeat it. But when you're talking over the telephone, that may be a service that the telephone companies start to offer, and then Google will come along and do it for free, of course. But the telephone companies may start to offer services like that and just charge you an extra couple pennies a minute or something. I don't know. But I just wanted to throw that out there, that I think that that is something that's coming. I'm a big fan of technology. I'm not an early adopter anymore. I used to be. I used to buy the newest thing right when it came out. And for the most part, there's very few things that I'm an early adopter on anymore. I no longer fit into that 10%. And it has a lot to do with the fact that I don't like having to do so much tech support. It's like this right here. I'm shooting episodes right now of building this computer, but I hate doing this stuff. There's a reason why I quit doing it, and I know how to do it. I can teach how to do it and everything, and I enjoy making videos. So and I don't have the money, per se, to actually pay for somebody else to do this. This is a very expensive machine, and so I need to save that 50% by doing it myself. And then I also have a a lot of extra needs with this computer as well, that require that I do a lot of this stuff myself and have a full understanding of it. So anyway, so I just wanted to say that that's the future, and that I think that is something that we're all going to see in our homes in 10 years. And if you go back and look at old Star Trek episodes, even like the first movie, or the original Star Trek series, we have all of that stuff now. Their communicators were a little bit smaller than this, and they were able to just hit a button and talk to someone else on the other end while they were out anywhere. We all have cell phones nowadays, so it's just a prediction, and I just wanted to throw it out there, and I don't know, bring it up as a discussion point or whatever, because I think I'm right on that, and so this also puts it in the record. 10 years later, after you see this video, you'd be like, holy shit, Marky was right. Not that anybody would be watching this video then, but I'm Marky Dragon. Take care.
If you made it this far in the video, you may as well subscribe. That's what I want you to do. You obviously liked it well enough to watch it this far. So look at this. This is Frostmourne. This is Arun's magic sword. this Runes of Magic sword is one that we're giving away as second prize to one of you subscribers, just for being subscribed. That's all you have to do. Subscribe and accept our messages, or watch our videos where we draw for prizes. So this one is it's a really nice sword. It's signed by some of the American staff for Runes of Magic. And then there's the big boy here. I got it on my shoulder because it's so darn heavy. You know, the sucker is 16 pounds. Look at this. So it's a two-handed sword here, man. This is a beautiful sword. And we're giving this away when we hit 42,500 subscribers. It could be you. So just subscribe, that's all you have to do. We'll do videos selecting the winners, and we'll send you a message in YouTube as long as you accept it. Just make sure you accept messages from us. To do that, put us on your contact list. And you just add Marky Dragon to your contact list, and then you'll be able to get messages from us, and you'll have 30 days to get back to us when we send you a message. Or if we can't message you, you'll just be on video, and you just gotta watch the video and then contact us. So anyway, if you made it this far, you really should subscribe, and I would appreciate it. So